copy of division of votes list, advocates for the county assembly, and list of witnesses. Now, pursuant to Section 33(3)(b) of the County Governments Act and Standing Order 81 of the Senate Standing Orders, at the sitting of the Senate held on Thursday, 27 November 2025, the charges against the Governor of Nyamira County, as contained in the motion of impeachment by the County Assembly of Nyamira, were read to the assembled Senate. Now, Honorable Senators, as you are aware, the mandate of the Senate in relation to the proposed removal by impeachment of a county governor is provided for under Article 181 of the Constitution, as read together with Section 33 of the County Governments Act 2012 and Standing Order 8 of the Senate Standing Orders. In particular, Article 181 of the Constitution provides as follows. A county governor may be removed from office or on any of the following grounds. 1, gross violation of the Constitution or any other law, where there are serious reasons for believing that the county governor has committed a crime under national or international law, abuse of office or gross misconduct, or physical or mental incapacity to perform the functions of the office of the county governor. Parliament shall enact legislation providing for the procedure of removal of county governor on any of the grounds mentioned in Clause 1. Section 33 of the County Governments Act 2012, Senate Standing Order 80, and the third schedule to the Senate Standing Orders provide for the procedure to be followed in the hearing and determination of the proposed removal from office by impeachment of a county governor. Specifically, Section 33(3) and Standing Order 81(b) of the Senate provide that the Senate may either by resolution appoint a special committee comprising 11 of its members to investigate the matter or investigate the matter in plenary. Now, Honorable Senators will recall that at a sitting in the Senate held on Thursday, 27 November 2025, the motion for the establishment of a special committee was withdrawn pursuant to Standing Order 70. This paved way for the default position, the hearing of the impeachment charges against the Governor of Nyamira. 2, the mode of appearance before the Senate. To the mode of appearance before the Senate, whether in person by advocate or in person and by advocate. 3, the names and addresses of the person or in person and by advocate. 3, the names and addresses of the person to be called as witnesses, if any, and witnesses' statements containing a summary to be called as witnesses, if any, and witnesses' statements containing a summary of the evidence to be presented by such witnesses before the Senate. And finally, the evidence to be presented by such witnesses before the Senate. And finally, another evidence to be relied on. Now, pursuant to Rules 4B and 7 of the Rules of Procedure, another evidence to be relied on. Now, pursuant to Rules 4B and 7 of the Rules of Procedure, when considering the proposed removal of a governor in plenary, the Senate Monday, 1st December 2025, The Office of the Clerk of the Senate received a response reference number NCA-AKN/MGA/032-2025 dated 27th November 2025 to the invitation to appear issued to the Governor from Mrs. Gishuru and Associates Advocates, who indicated that the Governor had appointed the firm to represent him in the hearing before the Senate, and that the Governor would appear in person and by advocates. The letter also indicated the list of counsel representing the Governor and the list of witnesses for the Governor. Similarly, on the same day, the Office of the Clerk of the Senate received response reference number MNCA/1/2025 and dated 1st December 2025 to the invitation to appear issued to the County Assembly of Nyamira from Messrs. Mokua Ndubi and Campaign Advocates, who indicated that the County Assembly of Nyamira had appointed the firm to represent the County Assembly in the hearing, and that the County Assembly would equally appear in person and by advocates. The letter also indicated the list of counsel representing the County Assembly and the list of witnesses for the County Assembly. Pursuant to Rule 8 of the Rules of Procedure, when considering the proposed removal of a governor in plenary, the Clerk of the Senate furnished each party with the documentation filed by the other party in accordance with Rule 6 and 7 of the Rules of Procedure. Now, Honorable Senators, the hearing program which has been appended to today's order paper detailed the various activities in the hearing and determination of the matter and the time allocated to each activity. It will be crucial, therefore, that all parties comply with the time allocated. The parties should keep track of the balance of time on each activity displayed through the digital clocks. In summary, the program states that today, Wednesday, 3rd of December 2025, the charges against the Governor as submitted by the County Assembly shall be read out to the Governor. The Governor will be given an opportunity to take plea on each of those charges. The Governor, this will be followed by an opening statement by the County Assembly and thereafter by the Governor. After the conclusion of the opening statements, the presentation of the case of the County Assembly shall commence and shall not exceed 5 hours. After presentation of the case by the County Assembly, Honorable Senators will be given an opportunity to ask questions or seek clarification from the County Assembly. This should take us up to the end of today's sitting. At the sitting scheduled for tomorrow, Thursday, 4th of December 2025, the Governor will have an opportunity to present his case before the Senate. The presentation shall also not exceed 5 hours. Honorable Senators will also be given an opportunity to ask questions or seek clarifications from the Governor, following which the closing statements of the parties will be made for a period not exceeding 1 hour each. This will be followed by the closing statements by each of the parties for a period of 1 hour each. The Senate shall then proceed to a debate prior to voting on each of the charges. At this stage, a supplementary order paper will be issued to facilitate this debate. In accordance with Section 33(7) of the County Governments Act 2012 and Standing Order 86 of the Senate, Standing Orders, the voting shall be by county delegations. The Governor shall cease to hold office if a majority of the county delegations in the Senate vote to uphold any impeachment charge. If, however, the vote in the Senate fails to result in the removal of the Governor pursuant to Standing Order 87, the Speaker of the Senate shall notify the Speaker of Nyamira County Assembly accordingly. Honorable Senators, I now invite counsel for the County Assembly of Nyamira to introduce the legal team of the County Assembly and the members of the County Assembly of Nyamira representing the County Assembly by stating the full names and the designation of each person. Kindly, you may now proceed.